Hi everyone, Sean here. What I'm about to do is film without editing, so apologies in advance. What I'll do is I'll probably just film this whole entire unboxing of an Apple Watch Sport. It will be pretty much unedited, so again, apologies in advance for pretty much a lot of creative talking, ad-libbing in advance, but what better than just seeing raw reaction. At the suggestion of my cousin Rich, I am doing my first unboxing of an Apple product, an overall unboxing in general. It's my first item I've actually ordered on pre-order date. So everything I've ever gotten as far as iPhones and things like that, I've always purchased later. So let's get started. I've left my Apple Watch Sports in its shipping package still from UPS, just to get an idea of what you'll be receiving. So upon first glance, I thought, okay, pretty sturdy and actually much heavier than I figured. I mean, 3 pounds, but still. I've seen other videos where you have it already unboxed from the shipping container, so I figure this is what it looks like. So let's start opening it. Alright, so here we see the Apple Watch Sport box in there. White, and you can actually see the Apple Watch logo in there. So let's get this out. Oh, nice handy packing list is inside the box from Apple. Put that away. So looking at the box, it's what I expected. Watching other unboxing videos, the surprise for me is partially ruined, but at the very least I can kind of see what it's like here. Your typical logo on the side. What I ordered was the Apple Watch Sport White. So I figured first generation, probably good to get the starting model. Don't want to spend too much in case there are lots of little bugs and nuances for the first gen. So let's give this a good open here. Get the nice plastic off here. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, so we see it actually reminds me of one of those not iPod, but the Apple earphone cases, that kind of plastic tubing. I'll put this up here for now. But inside, designed by Apple in California, Northern California. I'm from Southern Cal, so let's see. Looking inside, at least in the box, we have the the Apple Watch charging cable. Probably like other videos you've seen. Let's see. You've probably already seen the whole idea of this new type of charging cable where it's magnetic, goes to the back of the Apple Watch. So this will be interesting. One thing I didn't know after watching Rich's video, I learned I guess they have different kinds of material types. This one, of course, being plastic. I guess there's a metallic one out there. So good to know. Maybe an aftermarket purchase for me, or at least for a spare. I might buy a metallic one. Probably figured more durable. This could be a good travel one. Looks like your typical cube charging thing. So at least I'll be able to use it with my other devices. And then looking at the instruction box, pretty much like every other Apple product I've ever bought. Same idea here. Looks like they have some quick instruction guides. Amazing just to think that everything is pretty minimal, if you will. I guess if you wanted to learn a lot more about the watch, best to go online, watch some videos. But this here looks like give me some basics with different kinds of items like faces, apps, notifications, etc. Looks like it gives you some handy instructions on how to put on the sport band. And looks like in here, instructions on how to charge your phone, introductory buttons to the side, and some facts about the face. And of course, looks like your typical terms and conditions. And here is at least the one part you can see here, the white band for the Apple Sport Watch. So we'll keep that on the side. Now what we're waiting for, of course, is the main piece of the box. This is the protective casing of the Apple Watch Sport. So let's give that a nice little open. And voila. So just like, you know, it reminds me of those earphone cases, you know, that kind of plastic, white, very clean, sleek. And let's give this guy a nice little open now. There we go. So here we have Watch Sports. And actually on the inside, it does say Watch Sports. So very interesting. Nice little felt, you know, protective, probably just keeps it from getting scratched on the inside. Get that here. And now what we've been waiting for, of course, the Apple Watch Sport. Nice and white. Let's get this a little open here. Now when I tried them on at the store, I actually didn't see a white. The only sport watch I touched was black sport band. One thing I'm actually surprised at this time is as I touch it, it doesn't seem like it gets that dirty. That was my impression about the black sport band. Maybe it was because it was the floor sample that a lot of people were touching. Seemed like it got very dirty. So I was a little worried that getting the black sport band might get just too grungy, grimy. But actually touching this now, maybe, you know, the sample when I tried it on from the drawer at the Apple Store was non-functional. I know you couldn't actually play with it, but feels better. It's actually much more heavy than I figured, especially for sports. I know the aluminum is supposed to be very light, you know, supposed to help with you know, if you wanted to use it more recreational, more activities. So I'm pretty impressed so far. Let's get this a little open here. It's on the back. You just peel that nice protective casing here, and actually the whole thing just removed right just like that. So now I have the watch itself all unwrapped, and it looks like there's a little wrapping on the top here, because it looks like it's covering the back. So I'll just peel that like that. There we go. So what I have left here is the actual Apple Watch. I won't put it on completely right now, but it looks like if I were to put it on, there we go. From the side is actually a little bit more thicker than I figured, but not too bad. I won't turn it on, but at least we'll leave this video with looking at the complete opened Apple Watch Sport. Here it is. It's like a nice and white. I was a little hesitant on the white color, but after looking at it, I think it'll grow on me. Couldn't really get myself to buy, you know, one of the color watches. Didn't want the space gray. I wanted the nice aluminum on the side. I figured more traditional watch color. So here we have the back, just for reference. Well, I hope you liked my video. Again, I apologize for the, you know, thinking on the fly as I clearly am, unedited, but I hope you enjoy it. Like the video. Any comments, any suggestions, please feel welcome to post them. Thank you.